your candidate, former President Trump, was ordered by a jury to pay $83 million for defaming writer E. Jean Carroll. He was also found before, as you know, liable for sexual abuse. Does that give you any pause in your support?
Myself and all the voters that support Donald Trump supports a return to normalcy as it relates to what affects their kitchen table.
They were jury trials. They started when Donald Trump was president. That gives you no pause whatsoever.
I don't have the Democrats don't pause when they think about Hunter Biden and the challenges that he brings to his father.
He was ordered to pay $83 million to a person that a jury found he defamed after a separate jury found that he had sexually assaulted her. Does it give you any pause about him returning to office?
It doesn't. Obviously, these are legal cases. I don't jump in the middle of a legal case. It's been interesting, the number of legal cases that have come up against President Trump and then have failed and have been dropped or have been kicked out of the courts on it.
Yeah, this one didn't. Like, it didn't fail. And I'm not asking you to jump in the middle of it. It's done. That's why he owes the $83.3 million. Can you jump into the end of it, perhaps, Senator Langford? Maybe. I don't know which of those defenses of Donald Trump, or not even defenses, those evasions about Donald Trump, or worse, from Tim Scott or from James Langford. The idea that, oh yeah, but Hunter Biden, okay, so I know that you guys think that he got a loan from Biden or something for a truck. It was not found by a jury to owe $83.3 million. Like that, this is an allegation that James Comer has made on the one hand versus multiple juries on the other hand, nothing. And he started to say, I don't know what he was gonna say, Tim Scott, when he said, I don't have a, and then he changed tack. I assume spine, moral conscience, sense of consistency, sense of decency. I no longer have a relationship with the God that I once worshiped because I am lining up behind this guy who sexually assaulted a woman, and I'm only doing that because I still want to have power. Look, Tim Scott can take it up, I guess, with his God, but it seems pathetic to me as a man. Adrienne, what do you think?
I think you hit the nail on the head. The fact is that these members of the GOP, they're not here for truth, for people. No, they're here for talking points and hopefully latching onto Donald Trump to the point that it'll help elevate them in some form or fashion. Because as we see, they have no problem commenting on ongoing investigations or just allegations in their own, as opposed to things that have already been locked down and proven by a jury, so to speak. It just shows you how pathetic people are in terms of their choice of selective commentary.
Yeah, nobody expects that Tim Scott's gonna suddenly be like, well, that's the straw that broke the camel's back. He sexually assaulted this woman, then he spent years not only denying it, but attacking her, ruined her reputation. It's reprehensible, I'm moving on with my life. Nobody expects that, but like that's the best you have is Hunter Biden. So utterly pathetic. And look, again, we're gonna get to some polling about what effect these charges could have on his base. But for those who have lined up behind him at this point, I mean, you're in for a penny, in for a pound. I don't see why any of these things would affect that. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.